What's going on, guys? So welcome back again. If you guys are new, again, this is 4K Custom. Again, my name is Esteban, guys. So today I'm actually going to show how to install an on and off switch directly from a car, compared to the previous videos that I did, which is just in the counter, just me assembling it. With this, you'll get more of a from A to Z on how to do the on and off switch. That way, if you guys do get the headlights, you guys have an idea of what to do. Again, it's just step by step, and hopefully this makes it easy, guys. Again, thank you for watching, guys. And if you have any question, again, leave a comment. Subscribe, and let's get started, guys. All right, guys. So again, we got the purple Charger. Again, we still haven't received the hood. We got the bumper, but I don't want to say this is a bad area, but I just don't want to put the bumper and someone take it off, because without the hood, you can easily get into it, and I don't want no one to take it. So I haven't had anything like that happen, but I don't want to take the risk. But regardless, there's a lot of videos showing how to take out the bumper, guys. Again, it's really easy. You just got clips on the top. You got a 10 millimeter bolt holding it into this bracket, and just clips, and I guess an 8 millimeter down here. Tiny little bolts. Again, really easy to take off. There's just a lot of videos out there showing how to take it off, so I won't be showing you guys how to do that. But once you have it to this point, the way you're going to get your power is going to be from the fuse box, or you can go from the battery. I personally recommend here. It's much easier to do. Again, it's easy to access, so my recommendation, get your power from here, and your ground, I'll get it from here. So real quick before we get started, let me show you the stuff I bought. Again, on the other video, it shows you when I went to the store and what I bought. Again, I'm just going to go over this stuff that I would probably recommend getting. Again, you got wire, 16 gauge. You got red and black. That way I don't get confused. You got your relay, which is right here. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it out just because I'm holding the camera. But if you see, you got the relay and you got the harness. This is the relay. You can get RL44 or RL45. One of those two will work. Get the harness. It'll make your life easier, because if you don't, you're going to have to be making a lot of these just to connect to these little pins. So get yourself a harness, save yourself some time, and do this. So we got the relay, the harness, the on and off switch right here, and I got some electricity tape. Okay, got some wire strippers. You don't have to be fast like me. I just got this because I do a lot of headlight work. You can get the typical wire strip, like one of these. Just strip it. This would be nice as well, just to clamp these female, male, or whatever. I don't even know what they're called. And then I got some extra, some of these. Probably will need them. And some electricity grease and some heat shrink. Okay, my advice is at least purchase these. Me personally, I will recommend always solder. You get a perfect connection always. But if you don't have access to that, it's fine. You can do this. There's other ways around it too. I always tell people, if you don't have that, what you can do is grab this. Grab your cable, strip it, connect them both, and just twist it, and put some electricity tape over it, and you'll be good. Again, you don't have to go to the extreme, but again, this is I want it to look clean. I want it to look professional, so this is why I do these little stuff and extra. So those are stuff I got, so just in case you guys are curious. So yeah, let me get started. So even before you start, I would recommend to remove this plastic thing right here. Again, just plastic. You just got to pry towards you, and it'll pop out. And then you got this bezel too as well. You pry up and you pull it to the left, and it'll come out as well. The reason why you want to do this is because you have a bolt right here. I don't know, where is it at? Oh, right here. Right here. That right there is going to be your ground. That way you don't have your ground all the way there and ground over here. You can easily get it from here. So that's going to be your ground. Keep in mind that you can go more in depth, and you can actually hide the let me show you. Let me grab this. So They do make some of these that are waterproof. These are not. Got it from AutoZone. If you do get the ones that are waterproof, you can easily put them right there. No, but mine are not. But you can easily grab this, take your what's it called, your can't even talk right, your glove box, take it apart, and you can easily just snug it all the way in there, you know, so nobody will see it. And then your switch, again, you're gonna wire it all the way up to whichever way you want to. Here just depending on how long you make the wire. So before we get started, you guys are gonna get a diagram on showing these little numbers. So if you look, again, I don't know if the camera can catch it, but you got 30, you got I think 85, 86, 87. Those diagrams will tell you exactly where to connect what. And there's really no, I don't think there's a way to get this mixed or anything. You can't put it like that. It's only one way in. So yeah, guys, so if you look at the diagram, it'll show you what number goes what, and I'll go through all that. So let's go through it. All right, guys, so I'm not going to show all of them how I'm going to do it, but again, when you get this, it's just going to be a strip. These are not going to be included, okay? These are the ones you're going to do yourself. Again, when you do these, it's really easy. So for example, let me show you how I did them. So this is the wire. It comes like this. So get your wire stripper and maybe a little bit more. You twist it, and there you go. So yeah, once that's done, then you easily connect it like this, and that's it. Normally what I do is before I connect them, I get myself some electricity tape. This would be fine. Like I say, you don't have to. I just do it so, you know, it has more of a clean look. And you just put it here and you heat shrink it like that. Let me do that real quick. All right, guys, sorry about that. I couldn't find my torch, but you don't have to use this. You can easily use one that's like a lighter, heat gun, anything. But I got it just because it makes my life easier. If you got one, use it. There you go. That's done. So blue is technically 30. This is the one that's going to run to your fuse box. So at the very end, I'm going to use this. I'm not a big fan of this. It's not going to look clean, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Hopefully I can. Oh, this thing does not want to come out. There you go. So this part's going to go in the fuse box. There you go. Twist it. Again, I would do soldering, guys, but again, I just want to show everybody that you can easily do this. Okay. There you go. There you go. So this is going to go to the relay box, guys. All right. So let me show you how I run things, guys. So this 30, which I said is going to be your power, it's going to be connected to the fuse in the front. So I open this right here, you know, I tuck it in through that, I run it here, and I run it up here through the fender and out. So We go over here. There she is. I wouldn't connect it in top just because you're not gonna be able to close this. Just take that off. Put it like that. And there she is. This is I believe a 13mm socket. So alright guys, so my advice is, if you're not too familiar with the electricity or anything like that, make sure you do this at the end. Don't connect it because it will have live power going through. So I know what I'm doing, so that's why I connected right away. But if not, wait till the very end to connect it. So we run back here. Oh, and by the way, check this. This is why I said put it under, because now you can clip it and it stays good. But you run it here again through the fender again, and then through there, and through this rubber seal, and to the 30, which is your blue. The next one is your ground, which is black, and I believe this one is 86 on the diagram. Yep, 86. So this right here, you're gonna connect to your ground right here, which is this bolt right here. So let me do that real quick. Alright guys, so I'm getting my my ground ready. The reason why you see me do two of them is because one of these wires is gonna go to the on and off switch. I don't know, yeah, right here. It's gonna go to the ground. So instead of me trying to cut in the middle or anything, I just rather just have two of them. One is going to go to, again, the what's it called, the fuse box, the relay, which is this right here, the black one. Okay, and one is going to go to the switch. So that's why I did two of them. The second one, you may want to make it long, and the reason why I say this, because that way you can run it through here, you know, run it here, whichever you want to do. But it's up to you. But I decided to do mine a little bit longer, so that's why I did that. So back to this. Let me look at my black one. My black one is that one. So I need one of these. So I should have done that with the red one, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have to go and fix that one. So there you go. That's good. So this really short one right here, again, you guys can't tell, but this is my short wire. This right here, guys, it's up to you guys if you want to do this. Again, I don't really mind, just because nobody's gonna tell. I mean, nobody's gonna know from them from Instagram. No one's gonna know. I grab the bolt, grab this, and just twist it under it like that. I'm not worried about it rusting because it's going to be inside the car. If you want to be fancy and put like one of these, or the circle one that I mentioned, like maybe one of these, you know, you can do so, but it's going where nobody's going to ever see. It's going literally right here. Right here. So nobody's gonna tell. It's gonna be covered, so that's why I don't mind it being in there. So let me tighten that up. All right, and there you go. And also, just in case you guys don't get a good connection, you can always go in the back, sand in the back, get some raw metal, you know. But I already did that, so I know I'm good. So there is that's where you get your ground. Okay, so after you got that connected, the long one, the long one that's connected to your ground, this one's gonna go to your switch. So let me connect that. All right, so this the black one I told you, that the one that's tapped from here, the one we did. So that was connected to your ground. I mean, there's obviously ground right there, so connect that bad boy. And the next one is the positive. So if you saw, I kind of messed up right here. I should have tapped it in from there, which I'm gonna fix that real quick. So let me cut this heat shrink. So yeah, guys, I'm fixing a mistake again. You don't have to do this. You can just cut here and just tap from there, but I want this thing to come out clean, so I'm just redoing the wire real quick. Okay. All right, so this again is your power. Okay, so if you see, this is your power for your switch, and this is your ground for your switch. Okay, so this one's going to connect to your power. So let me make an adapter for that one. Your power for your switch, and there we go. So if I turn this on, it will turn on because I have it connected directly to the fuse. See? But again, that's because I connected directly to the fuse box. If you try to turn that on, it's not going to turn on because it's not connected there. So there you go. So the next step is going to be this accessory. This accessory is going to go to the white one, and I believe the white one is I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is 85. Again, that is hard to see. 85. So my goodness. Yeah, let me make sure I got that right, guys. Yep, 85. You guys can see right there. 85 is going to go to your accessory on the switch, which is right here. So let me get that going. Okay, so there we go. So this is going to get to the accessory right there. God, I think it's not going in there. Let's start hitting the gym. There you go. It's in there. So accessory is going to connect to the white one. So let's get that ball moving. Yep. So same thing. Again, guys, it's just a lot of cutting and pinching, whatever you want to call this. Okay. There you go. There you go. And that goes here. But like I said, guys, I want to keep this clean. And the reason why you want to do this too is that white the I can't even talk right. The wires don't touch. You know, if you're not gonna put electricity tape At least do this, because you do not want the wires to touch. Trust me. If you do that, you're gonna have a blown fuse or something. There you go. That one's done. This right here, I didn't connect it properly. Well, let me put a fuse. One of these. There we go. Yeah, I burned it. It's not a big deal. All right, there we go. That is done. That is done. So let me run by everything again, guys. That way you know, okay? So, blue one is going all the way up to your fuse box, okay? And we tapped into it. Why? Because it's going to your power as well, okay? Ground is connected to the ground, and we also tapped into it. And where's that going to? The on and off switch, which has a ground as well. An accessory is going to the white one. Okay, so now when you turn on, you should hear this click. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So yeah, it works. And the last one, which is this yellow one. This is gonna allow it, once you turn it on, powers, this is gonna be active. Right now, this is not active. This is gonna be the one that's connected to your headlights. So, let me get that one going. All right, so here it is. Said I made it. Let me get my shrink, can you talk right now? Heat shrink. Put that boy in there. There you go. Oh, that's why. There you go, perfect. All right, so now that we get that connected, the yellow one, okay, this yellow one, we're gonna run it through here again and up all the way in the front. So I don't know if I can do that over. I'm gonna try to do this, guys. Again, just put it here, spread it up. See if I can do this. I don't think I can. Yeah, I need 2 hands. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, there we go. We run it. There we go. Let's go over here. And now, this is what's gonna connect to your headlights, okay? So, you go back here, and this is all done right here. All you gotta do is just make it clean. So, this right here, I made the cable short so it can go under here. Again, you can take out the glove box, and there's a bolt you can bolt it in. That's what has a little hole, okay? And then this, there's 3 wires that I made pretty long. I made a black one and a red one, pretty long, okay? These are the ones that are gonna be somewhere around here. So let me see if I can make it clean, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me pull you guys down. Hopefully you guys can see. So And there you go, guys. Clean. That way I can probably run it here, you know, tuck it in these little corners right here, probably, you get my drift. Okay, you guys know what I mean. Again, this stuff is really easy to hide, but you get my idea. So again, this right here, same thing. I'm just gonna put some electricity tape and just make it clean. So let me do that real quick. All right, guys, so again, just in case nobody understood what I said, this is for my slow pokes. Again, you can run the wire through here, whichever you want to do. Me personally, I'm going to make a hole here like I always do, but it's up to you guys. So if you want to be committed and do a hole, go for it. If not, it's all good. Tuck it in. So yeah, there you go. It's clean. Again, I'm going to have to take this apart and bolt it, find a bolt somewhere, but the main part is done. So again, we run 2 wires. Again, if you're scared that you're gonna probably cut these wires like right here in the middle, then put some electricity tape over it. Do what you gotta do. Or if not, you can go through here, make it whichever you guys want to do. I'm gonna do this, but maybe later in the future. But right now I'm just demonstrating it for you guys, so don't worry, it's not gonna hurt your wires and stuff like that. So all right, guys, so again, this is your power, and then the second one is once you turn on the switch, that's gonna have power going through. So the next step, where do you get your ground? You can easily tap from there and bring it here, but that's just a lot of wiring. Me personally, I recommend that you just tap into here. If you look, again, I did I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain myself again, guys, but yeah, get the bolt to 10 mil, just tie it in it real quick, and this is going to be your ground. So your ground and your positive. All right, guys, so now we're going to connect the headlights. We got your power source ready to go. So real simple. So these are for these headlights. If you get these, you can go off this video. Now if you get the headlights that don't have the X halo, it's fine. You can still use this diagram or this video. The only difference is that there's extra parts that I'm going to connect. So I'm going to show you how I will connect these. That way you guys can go. There's 2 options. Well, matter of fact 3, but it's up to you guys. Okay, my first thing is do not. So let me run through this stuff, that way you guys have an idea what it is. Okay, so this right here, the one with the blue cables, okay, the one with the blue cables, these are your demon eyes. Your X halos. Okay, these X halos control these. Okay, this is your I think it's like a ballast, I'm not too sure. Okay, this right here is the receiver. It's through diode dynamic. Okay, and then you got your positive and your ground. Okay, these don't come with a fuse, which is one of these. The reason this is even a thing is so, for example, if you were to accidentally touch these together, the thing that's in here would basically pop before it goes to your whole car. So if you want to invest this, they sell it at AutoZone. If not, it's fine. Okay, so that's one thing right here. This is your X halo. Okay, second one, this right here is your demon eyes. It's the inside the bulb that makes it change different colors. Basically, that is your demon eyes. Same thing, you have a positive and a negative. Same thing, you can buy one of these, and the way it goes, this red one is going to go here, and this one connects to. All right, and the way you find out if this is your demon eyes, because with the demon eye, they come with 4 cables basically. This is the only one that comes with 4 cables. So if you look, there's red, green, blue, and black. That's how you know it's your demon eyes. The one that comes with 3 cables, that right there is your what they call UDRL, or your square halos. Okay, the one that controls these is going to be the one with the 3 cables. So if you look, you're gonna find one with 3 cables right here: black, green, and red. If you follow that, it's gonna take you directly to this big metal piece. Okay, so this right here is your kind of like your ballast, same thing as this right here. Okay, so and this is the thing, guys, I try to make it as easy as possible. So if you have any color, just go off the colors, you know, they're supposed to match. So if you look here, I have yellow, I don't know where to stick it up. I gotta probably put another one, but yeah, it's supposed to be yellow, and then I have another one here, green, and the other headlight has a green as well. Orange, I have another one that's orange as well. So yeah, guys, each thing has its own color, so just go off the color. Again, yellow, pink to pink, green to green, you know, see, yellow to yellow. And I'll show you once I get the other headlight. But yeah, this 3 line is going to be your X halo, or not X, I'm sorry guys, your square halo, your DRL, what you want to call it. Okay, so again, it runs here, connects right there. Okay, the green is going to connect to your second headlight. Okay, this right here converts the 12 volt to 5. Okay, and same thing, you have a power and your ground, and you have the little fuse that I talked about. Okay, so the way you connect this is like this. All right, so if we look, this black box, like I said, guys, it has a power, it has a positive and a negative. Okay, same thing with this one, has a positive and negative. So what I did is I grabbed the positive, just put them together. Same thing with the negative. I got the negative. Again, this one has a negative too. I got it connected right here. Okay, put them together. Same thing with this one. Just tie them all together. All right, guys. So again, I hope it's not too much, but like I said, the point is just to get all the positive, all the negative, and just put them together. So if you see, I put all together, the negative all together. The only one that I did not do is this one here. This is the only one, and this is the one that's connected to the diode dynamic, and that one controls your X halo. Okay, that's the only one I have not connected. Okay, so again, the one with this one is your square halo, and this one is your demon eye. Okay, your ground is going to connect to all of these ground. Okay, the demon eye ground, the X halo ground, the demon eye, okay, ground, and the X square, square halo ground. Okay, has a ground as well. All right, guys, so once all this is connected, again, the ground is going to connect to all the grounds. Okay, and your positive, which is right there, is going to connect to all your positives except this one, which is your diode dynamic, and I'll tell you why, guys. So now if we go here, we can turn it on, and guess what, it's going to turn your square and your demon eye. So now if you go here, check it out. Again, it's hard to tell, guys, but there it is, and your demon eye too. See that? The only one that has not turned on is this one, and we're gonna do that one next. So that's how you get those two wired. So let's turn that off. All right, so the way you do the X halo is you're gonna run this positive all the way in the back of your trunk to your cigarette lighter. Okay, so let's go here, open the trunk, We go in the back. I know it's dirty, guys. Take out this battery. Okay. The only one that's going to be your secret lighter, I believe it's... Alright guys, so it's going to be this one here. Okay, 25. You're going to receive one of these. Again, if you guys don't want to do this, let me know. That way I can save these for people that do want them, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to take this one out. Okay, let me zoom in. This one right there. You can also look on your cap. It should say cigarette lighter. So you remove that fuse, okay, and you put this fuse closed right there to the very first one. It should look something like this. I know sometimes you get them smaller, but I don't know why you got a big one. So once this is done, then you put something in the back which is going to be smaller than a 25. I can't find a 10, but I'm just going to put a 15 for now. So let me put that on right now. Alright, so it's going to look something like this, guys. You just want to push it in there, make sure it's in there. So now this wire here, you're going to run it just through here. All the way around here. Just tuck it in. And the reason you want to do that is because when your car turns on, these will turn on, and we're going to connect them to your turning signals. Okay, so let's run this wire all the way up to the back. All right guys, so let me show you how I did it. So again, there's the thing I told you we're going to run all the way to the back. Right through here, same thing under the fender. You know, on the fender, hit it under these carpets, under here, you know. Be creative, guys. So, I mean, if you see, again, I just tucked it inside. Tuck it really good. Go through here, go through here. Again, you won't tell because it's all the way in there. And just feed it through here. There's the wire. You guys tell. Close the seats. And it runs to there, and boom, it's in there. So that's how you run it, guys. So you saw it. It's pretty simple to explain. I mean, just strip it, pinch it, and again, you're good. So now, again, I have to clean up my little parts where it needs to be cleaned, but yeah, stuck it in there, you know. You put the covers, you won't be able to see that. Alright guys, so yeah, that part should be connected to your this right here. So that means if we turn on the engine, guess what? This will turn on. So let's turn on the engine and see what happens. So let me zoom in. There you go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is on. See that? On. If you want the other stuff to turn on, you go here. Alright guys, so turn the switch, and guess what? Every single one should be on now. Again, it's hard to tell with all the light going on. It's better at night, but let me show you guys. So there's the blue one, there's the red one, and there's the demon eyes. They're all working, guys. Perfect. Turn that off, and then turn off the car. Alright guys, so now to get these turn signals to get working, so you guys look at this and go like, what is this stuff? Real simple. This orange is technically your turn signal to make these work. Okay, this black one should already be connected to your to all the grounds that I told you about. You know, right there, all your grounds. So that one should already be connected. God, it's such a mess right now, but Yep, there you go. That right there should be connected. So the way you connect this, it's real simple. You want to take off your headlight, and I believe if you take off your harness, the harness that connects your bulb to turn. Let me take it off. All right, so this is the harness that connects your bulb, the one that does the turn signals. We're gonna tap into these, and what I mean we're gonna strip these out. So the best way is to take off the headlight. That way you have more access to this. So let me do that. All right, guys. So once you find your harness, you're gonna strip it like this right here. Again, this right here, we call it a resistor. The reason why we put it there is because this thing's used to halogen bulbs. It's not used to LED lights. So if you were just to connect this, it'll be flashing really fast. So this will help it flash normal. So what you're gonna do is just connect one end, doesn't matter what end, connect one end to the one always in the far left and one always to the far right. Okay, the black is your negative and the one to the left, this is your left turn signal. On the other side, same thing. It's just that it's going to be on the right side. So the right side is going to be this cable and the left is going to be your negative. The middle you never want to get because this is your daytime running light. This is something, just do not mess with this wire, okay? So the second one, it doesn't matter which one, and just twist it around. I would solder it, but again guys, this is just for demonstrate purposes only, okay? So I'm just stripping it and wrapping it around and putting some zip tie on it. All right guys, so once you have that, again, tie it with electricity tape. But before you do that, you want to get this. This is the one I told you is going to make your X Halo make a left turn. So you grab this and you ask yourself, where do you connect it? You don't connect to the negative, you connect it to the left turn signal, which is going to be this. So let me do that real quick. All right guys, and there you are. That's how you do it. You do the same step you did here to the right one, okay? So this orange one that you see is for your left turn. There's going to be another headlight that's going to have the same thing, and now it's going to go to the right one. Now for any reason, if the black cable, if you can't extend it all the way to here, it's fine guys. You can just literally take a bolt from anywhere that's ground here, here, anything that's ground you can tap into. There's another, I think another ground right there too, right there. You can tap into that. But the point of this is so we can make this turn. So let me turn on the car, let me make a right turn, and you'll see it's gonna work guys. So there she is. Let's turn it on. There you go, she turned on. Okay, we can easily turn on the switch right here, and you can tell they turned on, right? So let's make a right turn. Look at that guys, and see here, it's not blinking super fast because of those resistors. Keep in mind, those orange things, they're gonna get really hot, so do not put them around plastic, okay? So there you go, and they go back to the color that you guys have them set at. But yep, there you go. The only downside to this is that your car has to be on in order for your right turn signals to work, or your left. So let me demonstrate that. So let me turn all this off. Let me turn off the car. So if I was to make a right turn, or your hazards, sorry, see, your back works but the front won't. So that's the only downside to it, but again, it's not that big of a deal. So now I might have this asked a lot, but many people ask, why don't I just, instead of me running this wire all the way to the trunk, why don't I just connect it to this right here, the one we made? And we can do that, but the downside to that is that if we do that, then your left turn signals or your right turn signals will not work if you don't turn on your halos on. So me personally, I don't know about you guys, but if there's times where you don't want to turn on your headlights or your custom headlights, then your left turn and right turn won't work unless you have them on. And me personally, there's times where I don't want to turn them on, so I'd rather have my square, and my demon eyes Like right now it's kind of sunny. I don't want them on right now. So I'd rather have them, you know, I'd rather have them turned off. The thing that sucks about it is if I connect them directly to there, then those turns won't work. So let's try it out so you guys know what I mean, okay? So let's just forget that we do this. Let's just forget this. Connect it all the way to the trunk. Let me connect it directly to the switch. All right, guys. So I have them connected directly to the switch, okay? This is, keep in mind, this will be active as soon as you turn on the car, so be careful with that. But, yep, this is a switch wire right here. So what that means is when I turn on that switch, guess what? The X Halo will turn on, okay? So, you know, let's try that. You know, why not? Maybe some of you people will dig this. So there's the headlight. Where's my switch? There's my switch, and boom, you see that? It turned on by the switch. Okay, it's on. I can turn it off and turn them on. So this is a downside, guys, right here. Check this out. So let's just say one day I just want to turn on my car. You know, I'm not feeling like turning on my headlights. You know, it's too sunny. You can't see them. I don't want to rock them. But let's say I just want to make a left turn. Look at that. It won't work. Or a right turn, because that's what the one's connected to. See? It will not work. The only way it's gonna work, I have to turn on my headlights. I have to. So now they're on. Right turn. You see that? I don't know if you guys can chat. If it's flickering, it's because of the camera, but it's not really flickering. Trust me, guys, it's not flickering. But yeah, see that? They only turn on when I want my actual switch to turn on, and that I don't like. Okay, I'd rather have it where I can have my halos turned off, and I can just, you know, drive and my turn signal's working. But in this case, they're not. So that's the whole reason why I connect them directly to the back of the cigarette lighter. Now I think they'll work much better if you can connect them to your ignition. That way they'll function if you lock your car and dislock it. So for example, right now, I don't know if I have the keys. Let me zoom out. Here are the keys. If I lock it, it won't do nothing. It won't, because that cigarette lighter only turns on when the car's on. If you guys can find the fuse to your ignition, then that's going to be way better. These things are going to function when you turn it off. I mean, when you lock your car and unlock it, it's going to be really dope. But again, I just rather have it set like this. So that's basically the main concerns, guys, why I would rather connect it to the cigarette lighter compared to your switch, which is this cable right here. So all right, guys, so this right here is the, what's it called, the driver's side headlight. Again, I try to make it easy as possible, that way you guys know what to connect where. So if you follow this line right here, just look, it should have a, see, green. So you go to the passenger side and you look for a green connector. So look here, see if it's green. No, it's orange. Green. Just have to keep looking. No, this is pink. Oh, right there, look at that, green. So let me connect that. All right, so that one's connected. What is that? Yep, green. I gotta probably put some tape over this so we don't fall. So green. You got an orange right here. Look, orange. So let me connect that. And also, guys, when you install it, make sure you look for these little arrows right there. Okay, these arrows are very important. That way you know you got them correctly. Those arrows right there. So let me continue connecting them. All right, guys, so everything should be connected as is. Orange to orange, green to green, yellow to yellow, We got pink here. There we go. Keep in mind with this one, guys, it's not waterproof. So what I do need you guys to do is, can't remember where I put it at. Here you go. You guys are gonna get one of these right here. Dang, gotta put this organized. You guys are gonna get one of these really, really big ones right here, and you're gonna slide this in the middle. Okay, it's gonna come already with some electricity tape in the middle. So yeah, it's gonna come with some electricity tape in the middle. You're gonna slide this inside. Okay. It's kind of hard to do this one hand. Come on, work with me. There you go. Okay. You're gonna heat it up, and the edges right here, or just to be safe, all the way around, put some electricity tape, guys. That way water doesn't get inside. And for the people that don't understand what I mean, is grab some electricity tape and you put it right here, just more of it, and just wrap it all around, just to make sure water doesn't get in there, because water is your worst enemy with coming with headlights. I'm not gonna lie, they are not fun. So yeah, my thing is cover them up with that, and you'll be fine. So once everything's connected, everything should work. Keep in mind that this right here, again, you get the same thing. You get your turn signal. Okay, make sure you connect your ground, because if you don't connect it, it's not going to work. So let's turn everything on, guys. Let's make sure everything works, and make sure that if you're just going to test everything, make sure you put some electricity tape, because you don't want that touching the ground. It's going to short everything. I know what I'm doing, so I'll be fine. So yeah, let's turn this on. Let's get those headlights working, and you'll see that how easy it is to connect. So let's go here. Let's turn this on. Everyone should turn on. There you go. Right now the halo's on working because I haven't turned on the switch. Turn that bad boy on, and there they are. So now if you go to the other one, it should have the same thing. It should have the green and demonized. Okay, so if we go here, guess what? We have the color lights on the, what they called, on the square. Again, it's hard to tell because of the light, and you got the demonized. You see that? Look at that. You may ask why it's not working. Well, remember how I said that negative? This wire right here, let's connect it to this box. Well, guess what? Because it's not connected, you're not going to get any power in it. So watch this. I'm just going to connect this to a ground. Let's try right here. You see that? Turns on. And again, that's how important it is. Look, I'm touching it. That's how important it is to make sure your grounds are clean, because if they're not clean, you're not going to get a solid connection. But yep, and there they are, guys. All of them are working perfectly fine. So let me make a right turn, and it should work. Look at that. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So yeah, we are done. This is how I would install it, and highly recommend it. Why you shouldn't connect it directly to your fuse box or to your battery is because if you do that, guess what? Your receivers, which they're tiny, little small ones, if I can find them. They are God, where are they? This right here. This is one. This is your receiver, and the other one, again, they're all in here. You just gotta keep. But here's another one. They will be on 24/7, because that's what your battery is doing. It's on all the time. And what that means is you're going to drain your battery, and you may even cause damage to these receivers because they're always on. So yes, I've seen people connect them directly to your positive, negative. Go for it. I don't mind. But if it gets damaged, again, that's not on me, guys. That's why I always tell, do it yourself. Don't go to a mechanic or anybody you think that they might know, because honestly, most of the shops that do go, they don't know what they're doing. No offense, guys. they'll install it, you know, simple positive, negative, and assume it's ready to go, and you can just turn it off and turn it back on the app, which is possible, but it's not going to last you a long time. That's why you want to do the switch. That way it's on when you want it and it's off when you don't want it. So like I said, don't connect directly to your battery. If you do, just do it just to test it. That's why I tell everybody, test your headlights before you get them. It's fine if you just connect it to your positive and your negative right there, just to test them out, you know. But besides that, do not connect them directly to your battery, because again, you're gonna have issues and your car's gonna die, and you're gonna have maybe telling me, hey, these headlights don't work, etc. So I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. I might make a video on the apps real quick. That way, if you have any idea how it works, you guys can go from there. All right, guys. So I'm just going over the fog lights for the SRT. So if you look, this is the bezel. You can take it off if you on yours if you want. You don't have to. But this is the halo you're gonna get. Again, it's waterproof, and it's just gonna mount like this. Okay. If you look, you want to make sure that the cable's facing up. That way you can make a hole in the top, because when the car is on, you won't be able to see it because it'll be like this. So make sure you make a hole in the top. You can do anywhere else, but that's where I recommend. And this right here is the diffuser. This is what you want to avoid. You want to make sure that part right there is facing down. Okay, it's not facing up, because if it is, you'll see the LED lights, and you don't want that. See? You definitely do not want that. So you just want to make sure that part is actually facing down, so you won't see those halos. Okay, so the way you mount this is, again, really easy. Make sure you remove that two-sided tape, but you're gonna need one of these just to make a hole on both sides, on left and right, so you can run some some wire and they can stay on. Same thing with this one. You're gonna need to make holes on the side. Guys, so if you look, again, I made two little holes right there, and you basically grab this wire and run it through. So you basically run them through like this. Okay, so the way you do it is you want to put the halo first, and then this goes over it, and you put the strings over it, if you know what I mean. So in this part, guys, all you gotta do is just tight those wires. The more tighter it gets, the more the what's it called, the the diffuser and the halo would meet together, and they won't move aside. But yeah, just get them tighter like I'm doing with some pliers or something like that. Once it's done, it'll look something like this. Again, don't mind the wire. The wire, it should be in the top. That way it's not interrupting like if you see on mine. So yeah, make sure you cut them like this with plier scissors or any type of wire cutter. And once they're cut, you can just basically tuck them in the side, anywhere, you know. But yeah, that's how they'll look like. Make sure to remove the red tape just because you can see it on mine. But yeah, make sure you make the hole. It goes through here. Okay, that way it's not showing like mine.